Have you ever wondered what inflation really is? How it's actually calculated? And how it affects your life on a day-to-day basis? Let's break it down with an example. Let's say you're planning a wedding and you need to buy some flowers. Go to the local grocery store and you see that they have these beautiful roses for $2.19 each. You think, wow, that's expensive. But it's for a good cause. You want to make your wife happy? So you pay the 21 cents and you go on your merry way. Now, a few months later, you're reminiscing about your wedding and you're retelling your friends how much you spent on those beautiful roses. They tell you, dude, you got ripped off. I got married last week and I paid only $1.88 per rose at the grocery store. You're shocked. How could the price have gone up so much in just a few months? You weren't planning on having kids, but now you feel like you have to. You start questioning your life decisions. Is this normal? How much will things cost next year? Will you be able to afford a house? What about a car? Or, God forbid, a college education for your future children? Welcome to inflation, my friend. It's a fancy economic term that means the rate at which prices increase over time. When the price of something goes up, your purchasing power goes down, meaning with the same amount of money, you can buy fewer things than before. The Bureau of Labor Statistics calculates inflation by tracking the prices of a basket of goods and services that includes things like food, housing, apparel, transportation, and medical care. They compare the price of this basket from month to month to see how much it's changed. If the price of the basket goes up, that means inflation is positive, or as we say these days, it's hot. If the price of the basket goes down, that means inflation is negative, or as we say these days, it's cold. When inflation is high, it means that your money is losing value, because the same amount of money can buy fewer things. When inflation is low, it means that your money is holding its value, because the same amount of money can buy the same amount of things. We measure inflation over time, because people aren't buying roses every day. Even if the price does go up, you might not notice it. But when you buy something every day, like coffee or gas or groceries, you'll definitely feel the pinch when prices go up. The Federal Reserve, which is run by the government, tries to keep inflation at a healthy level of around 2% per year. That means that on average, prices should only go up about 2% each year. This is good because it means that your money is slowly gaining value over time. It also encourages people to borrow money and spend it because the future dollars you'll earn will be worth slightly less than today's dollars. But sometimes inflation gets out of hand and prices start going up faster than the Fed wants. This is bad because it means that your money is losing value quickly. It also makes it harder for people to borrow money and spend it, because the future dollars they'll earn won't be worth much compared to today's dollars. When inflation is high, people often complain about it, but businesses love it because it means that they can raise their prices and make more profit without having to increase the quality of their products or services. This is why inflation is often called a hidden tax, because it makes things more expensive without anyone having to pay more for them directly. How can you protect yourself from inflation? One way is to invest your money in assets that tend to go up in value when inflation is high, such as stocks, bonds, or real estate. Another way is to negotiate for higher wages or benefits at work, so that your income keeps up with rising prices. A third way is to be aware of price increases and shop around for better deals on things like insurance, cable, or internet service. By taking these steps, you can help ensure that inflation doesn't eat away at your savings, or make it harder for you to afford the things you need and want.